So it won't take you long to turn right, I can just uninstall Windows 10. Yeah, we'll put it in. Just a couple days.
Hey, bud. Were you just helping on those banks? Was that maybe because I was there when Amy Dodge told her we had to change that drive for that church. I was standing there.
Okay, so she said that we would be able to mark down another one if you wanted to get a different one.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me at all.
$20 off
I'm looking
something
right
else.
at it. I don't know what you're calling damage. Looks new to me.
Like she said that if there's any signs of use, so
Show me
like
that.
if it's
Let's go pull out a new one and compare them. Do that. That's ridiculous. I just looked at it. We walked away. Where's the...
yeah, there's little scratches on the blades there.
Oh, like rub marks?
Yeah.
They're on these too. I mean, you know, packaging, rubbing, anything like that. I mean, that's not on me. There's no... That looks like a brand new item to me. I don't know why you see it differently, but I don't plan on getting stuck with something that doesn't work. I definitely don't plan on getting stuck with something that doesn't work. I mean, if you don't handle me here, then I'll stop buying here. You can exchange that, and I'll file a small claim suit. That's no problem. You know, I would do that because yeah, that's ridiculous. I had a feeling of that when I talked to him back there. I don't know about these enough, and I don't want to get stuck with it. He said, "Go try it. If it doesn't work out, he's not sure of this one either." Jonathan. You know, I was considering buying the $200 one and the DJI Phantom $1,300 one. Try this one out. There's a few sales running on them. The back rotor doesn't work, doesn't come up off the ground. Come on, man. I'm bringing it back a few days later, and you're telling me that you can't take it back. It's a scam. This is a scam, what's going on right now. I'll return the drive, and, you know, if she doesn't want to talk to me, you know, no manager, it's just going to be you.
I mean,
I'll deal with it a different way.
If you prefer to talk to her, I can call her and you can talk to her.
I thought that's what you were. Well, I asked if I could speak to her, and then you
She
said sure.
told me to tell you that she could mark something down. So
yeah, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in buying anything more here at all. Nothing. I just return whatever you can return, and I'll deal with it another way.
Okay.
Small claims court works great. I mean, Illinois County, man. It cost me $110 to file, and I'll get all that back. Your company, you know, money in an account. I'll get the money back. It's just a shame that I'll have to go through the trouble to do this. And I'm going to make a stink about it, too. It's not Christmas time yet. I'm going to tell a lot of people about this. Do not buy drones or anything from here. Okay. And I heard that what went on with him. That woman that you were talking to, I heard him tell her, you can exchange it. Go get the other drive, bring it up here, and we'll exchange the drive. And he stuck her with a gift card. That's pretty silly. This is terrible business going on right here. I'm witnessing this and I'm a part of it. It's amazing. Terrible business. I'll take my non-working thing back.
I don't have the authority to do it.
Well, the person that has the authority has no guts or courage to come out here and say that to me. And I disagree with you, Jeff, because this looks brand new to me. Looks the same as when I pulled it out. Some dust on the blade, I mean, and a rub mark from the packaging.
tried to
Have
return
her
stuff
come
like
look at
that, and they said that it looked like it'd been used and we couldn't take it back.
I'd like to go open
So-
up a new one right here and look at the two. And tell me how they look different. I mean, you're just basically denying me right here. You're saying no, and I can't speak to a manager. No one else is willing. You say you don't have the authority, and I can't speak to someone that does. It's like, okay, stalemate, whatever. We go to court. That's the way it goes. I'm not about to get thrown out of here for a scene or have a police, any kind of crap like that. That's what court's for. And I'll do it. It's not a big deal. It is a big deal, but I'll do it. I'm going to do it.
So it'd be 139.09 going back for this one. And that's refunding back to, was that cash? Or how do we pay for it?
I paid cash.
Okay, I can do that. Right. So I just need to sign there. Is it working?
Yeah. I'm about to go give her all of my cash. That one's waiting for me. Ripping off a church. That's pretty bad.
So it's 139. Oh, actually, that's supposed to be good. Never mind. That's the other receipt there.
And that's my, okay, for the hard drive, right?
Mhm.
Alright. And she's not going to come talk to me?
I could
Alright.
call her and have her come up. I mean,
But that's what I asked you to do. And you say she's not willing to come up. She told you to tell me that she'll be willing to mark something else down. And I don't want that.
okay.
I would rather her come and look at this and tell me that I can't return it. If that's an option, that's what I want.
I can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see, Jeff for service. So you would like first a manager to actually look at it and talk to her about it. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, she's on it.
Hello. Nice to meet you. I hope you can resolve this. I spent a lot of time talking to Jonathan about drones. I know nothing about them as far as using them. And when trying this one out, this is considered the front according to the stuff. This rotor here doesn't want to turn, so it won't leave the ground.
Okay.
Tried it, called up here, talked to him about the DJI Phantom, and this other $200 one. In fact, my batteries are still in here.
Okay, so
But
we need to get
I
those
wanted to
out.
exchange it, or actually I wanted to return it and make a further decision. And he said that it can't be returned because it has marks of use on it. And
Yeah.
I don't know where that is. I don't see how you're going to get marks of use on that. You might as well open up a new one and show me that, because the camera doesn't work either. The camera functionality doesn't work. So I just bought it a week ago.
Yeah.
This is the first chance I got to bring it back up here. I tried it the very next day that I got it. It was nighttime when I got it, so I waited till daytime. And 12:11. Yeah, 12:11. So I'm saying there's no way that I'm gonna have something that doesn't work. I don't see where this use is.
So-
I think those are packing marks, to be honest with you. But
Well, that may be.
if it doesn't come
but-
off the ground, I mean, how am I? There's no way I wrecked it or anything. It's not
Well-
coming off the ground. It wants to move along the bottom. If anything, it'd be a drag marks on the bottom because it
There's
won't
drag
leave
marks
the
on
ground.
the bottom, but there's also nicks up here. So I don't know if you can see
Yeah,
that.
that has to be for me, whatever that is. That
Okay,
I
no, I
can't get it off the
understand.
ground.
I mean, I
If you
understand,
open up
but-
a new one and look at it right here side by side and show me that they don't look alike, then we might have something. But it doesn't work.
I
It's
understand.
not working right. I don't. And to hear like, well, you're stuck with a $70 thing that doesn't work. Wow, that's
No, that's
just doesn't-
I understand it's frustrating, but I mean, with drones, we have a very stringent return policy because, unfortunately, there are folks out there who take them home, play with them, beat the bejesus out of them, and then they want to come back and bring their money back.
Okay,
for 'em.
well,
I understand,
that looks
but
the way it looked
no,
when I took
but
it
that's
out of the
why.
box.
Okay,
I
and I
understand
can
what
grab
you're
another one,
saying, too.
but if I say no to one customer because of a scratch, I have to say
gotcha.
no to everybody because
I
of a
got you.
scratch.
Well, I mean,
So-
I understand it. It's just something that flies around. If it was headed up in the air and crashed it or something, oh, I don't want it anymore. But that's not the deal. I mean,
No, but
it's
I
not
mean,
really working.
yeah,
And,
no, I
and
understand.
I'm not getting the beyond that part, the
Right.
use. I don't.
No.
Wait a minute. It never left the ground.
Well, and I understand that, but I mean, even not leaving the ground, it can still inflict damage on it. So if you feel these edges, I mean, you can see there's rough marks there, there's scratches here, and I mean, the wear on the bottom I get because you said it was. So if you feel how it's real rough right there, that's where the
that
plastic's
might be
been.
where I guess where it was.
Yeah. So if
wouldn't
if
move,
it hit
but-
the ground and it skittered a couple of times, I mean, that's
like
still
this
enough.
stuff right here.
Those
that's
are all scratches.
Okay,
So
that's
I mean,
packaging.
no, there's really nothing there that could ding it. So, I mean, I'd be happy to pull a new one and look, but I mean, I've looked at a lot of drones, so, and I've seen just about everything that can go wrong with them. So, to me, that's signs of use and damage. So, I'm not saying that, you got it up in the air and you ran it into the ground, but it's enough that...
doesn't work.
Right, no, and I understand, and that's why I was telling him, I'd be happy to take $20 off of a new drone for you to kind of soften the blow a little bit.
Look, I get one that doesn't work and it takes damage of any kind because of how it doesn't work, and I'm stuck. That's what I'm being told. That's what it sounds like.
No, and that's what it is, and I mean,
Okay, yeah.
unfortunately, so, I'm like I said, I promise you, I'm not trying to be difficult. I don't get any, I'm not, driving any happiness from this either, because it's an unfortunate situation. But with these drones, our return policy is a little more stringent. So, I just have to be fair and consistent with everybody. So, and I do apologize. I definitely want to get you your batteries out of there. So,
Yeah, I'd like to,
let's not.
Well, wait a minute. I mean, I'm taking this whole thing with me. You're saying, right?
Oh,
You're not going to exchange it for one that does work or
I
anything.
can't. Yeah. Well, I can't. But if you wanted to purchase a new one, I'd be happy to take $20 off of the new one if you'd like. So.
Here, wait a minute. You want me to buy another one of these and take $20 off?
Well, I'm just saying if you wanted to.
But I'm stuck with the one that doesn't work out of the box.
I understand.
Is that what you're? You're kind of confusing me with that. I mean, I can't exchange this for the same thing, and I can't return. There's no return or exchange on this because you're saying it has some kind of physical wear on it.
Yes.
So
So if you
it
would like.
doesn't work out of the box, and I'm stuck with it. Is that what I'm at? Where I'm at, or not? Like,
Yes.
I can't exchange this for
I
another
can't.
one.
I
that
can't
works.
exchange this one now.
So I'm going to leave with one that doesn't work. This doesn't work out of the box. This rotor and the camera doesn't work, and I'm stuck with it. That doesn't make sense to me.
Have you tried contacting the manufacturer? Because sometimes they
I
will
bought it
exchange-
here.
I
He told me
understand.
there was no problem. He told me that if it had an issue, I could bring it back. There would be no. He told me the exchange policy is as long as you don't get it up in the air and wreck it. Never left it. It wouldn't leave the ground. So
Yeah, I know. I understand, and I mean, I'm sorry that that's how it was conveyed to you because that's how. Like I said, it's just if there's any signs of wear, we can't.
could you pull the new one and show that to me? Show me the
Let me-
difference.
let me-
$70 that you're about to tell me you gotta eat. If you keep this one right here, right, or do you want to walk back there with it?
No. I just want to make sure. Do you have the receipts? I
Yes.
just want to make sure I pull the
Yeah.
right one. So
Yeah,
I don't want
cash.
to. I don't want to pull a different one. So. Okay, so this is
Well, they're all the same box. There's no different one.
right. Yeah, that's the $59.99. Okay, 6593. Right, give me 1 second.
I'm going to court on this. I'm going to court on this for sure. I'm going to lose. What's really cool is we took video of trying to make it happen. There's no crashing on that. There's no crashing on that thing. It doesn't work. Glad I got that video footage.
And this one's still sealed.
Mhm. I was just telling him I got video footage of tying. So.
Hello? 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 Okay, see if Carrot can write it for you. Thank you. Did you have video together?
Wasn't it?
Oh, I can't.
I just wanted to.
Yeah, see how there's no scratches on the side there?
Well, let's see the same kind of rub marks right there. They're right there.
Right. I'm
Same
not talking about the
identical rub
top.
marks.
I'm talking about on the side.
On the
There's no
side.
scratches.
Now, let me see this. That's the new one, right? And here's the one that I got in my hand.
No, I just mentioned.
I don't see any of that you're talking about. In fact, I see more rub marks on that one than on this one on the side. This is the one that I got in my hand, right?
Sir, I'm not trying to argue with you.
You're trying to
And
make me
you're
label something that
recording.
doesn't work.
You're recording me.
So I want to make sure that I've got this documented. What's wrong with that? I don't understand what's wrong with that. You're telling me that I'm stuck with something that doesn't work, and you've got a brand new one that's not comparing the way you're explaining it. Now you're nervous. All I'm trying to do is take some pictures.
You're not taking pictures, you're recording. I'm not stupid. So, what I am
Well,
talking
either way.
about, what I am talking about, please turn that off. I'm not going to continue this discussion until you turn it off and you show it to me that you've turned it off and you have erased that
Well,
video
here, you
file.
watch.
Stop and
Well, I
erase
don't
it.
want to do that. Here, I'm gonna. That's a picture. Okay. I'm gonna take pictures of it.
That's fine, you can take pictures of it, but I want you to
That's
erase that
the
file in
one.
front of
This
me.
is mine. And this is the new one.
This is the new one. And I need you to erase that file in front of me.
Well, no, I'll mix them up.
You can't mix them up. It's secured in there.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I need you to
So-
erase that file. I need
Right.
you.
I don't know how to get it. I just got the tablet, so
Okay. Well, if not, we've got a technician right there that would be
I'm not
happy
letting
to show
anybody
you.
else play with my anything.
Well, that's fine, but I need you to erase that file. I need to see it.
What do you need that for? Or else
Because you
what?
recorded something without my knowledge
I
and
need
without
it really-
telling me. That's illegal.
No, it's actually not. Actually, it isn't. This is the state of Ohio, and it's a one-person consent state. I could be recording you without telling you anything about it because I have my consent and my approval. I don't need yours. This is a public business, and I'm protecting
You were
myself.
recording me without my
Actually, I
knowledge.
was recording recording this.
Right, but
Not
there's
you.
also audio.
It's not about with your knowledge or not. Anyway, as far as that goes, no one's touching my tablet.
That's fine, but
And
I
if
would
you're
just
gonna
like
rip
you
me
to
off,
delete the
if you're gonna
file.
rip me off, I want to document it. You're telling me that this thing has some wear, tear, damage on it. It never left the ground. It does not work. And you're saying that you're not going to return it, that you're not going to let me exchange it either. And I asked her to pull a new one to show me the difference. And where is it? This one's got the scratches all over it. This one doesn't have as many scratches as that one does on it. This is the brand new one. This is the one I bought. You know? I'm frustrated with this. I'm not trying to secretly record her either. I did hit the video record button. It's stuck right next to it, but I'm just trying to show the difference. Because if I do end up in court over this, I want to prove it. I want to show that, hey, this is kind of crazy. It's brand new. I just bought it. It didn't leave the ground. And I don't have that here, but we filmed the attempt. So I have that too. I mean, if you don't believe me, but I don't see where it's a matter of that. I mean, this is a brand new item. It didn't leave the ground. I just asked for him for clarification.
Well,
she's
his supervisor, so he can't clarify anything.
No, by having her come and to do that.
Okay.
And he did that. He's very professional, very nice boy. He said he has not the authority, but he was told to turn me away. And I think that's beyond unfair. I mean, I just bought the thing. I mean, it doesn't work.
But you can just buy something, sir, and there can still be damage to it. Just because the time frame isn't necessarily relevant to the condition that it's in. Because we have people all the time. We have people who take things out of the store and unfortunately drop them in the parking lot. So time frame isn't relevant to condition necessarily.
Time frame is not relative to condition.
Correct.
Well, okay, I'm not sure if I understand
Because okay, let me
your point
because-
there, but
I'll help you.
it's not working out of the box.
Just because, so the if then is just because you purchased it a short time ago doesn't necessarily mean that there's nothing wrong with it, or that there couldn't have been
okay.
an
From my
intervening
perspective, I'm
circumstance
just saying,
that-
I'm just trying to share my perspective. That I just bought this thing. I open it up. It doesn't work. It won't even leave the ground. It won't even record camera. And I'm filming that. I filmed that happening. There's no fly this thing and it crashed. It's damaged. Sir, brand new, secured in its package, sealed. Compare them. You tell me where there are these obvious signs of these that I crashed your drone, and I'm.
Well, it wouldn't have been my drone at that point. It would have been your drone. But at this particular point, I certainly trust the value and the opinion of my CSR, and two, my front end supervisor to tell me that they've examined it, and that I don't need to come in and make a third.
He's telling me that
I don't
he
need to
says
make
that
a
if he
third
sees
judgment.
any scratches on it or anything, the woman told him not to take it back. He's pointing these things out right here, right? Right? Now, that's why I asked for her to come. He said he apologized. He wished he could do something, but he asked her. She said offer him a discount. I said I asked for her. Let me try again. He brings her up here. I ask her to pull a new one and show me, because these are packaging marks to me. So what it looks like to me, not from flying and crashing, never left the ground. So here, lo and behold, the same things are on this one. And as soon as I pointed that out, she got nervous and started saying I'm recording her and got you on the phone or whatever.
When I
But
walked up, sir, you were certainly less than calm.
she's telling me to hand over my tablet to your tech so that he can wipe data off of it. Not happening. Not happening. It's not happening.
That's fine.
Would you do that?
I tell you what, it sounds like we're going to have to agree to disagree on this.
It's what it
because,
sounds like.
At this particular point, I trust the opinion of my folks that work here, and we do this all day, every day. We typically
Terrible business. I think that's my opinion. However, I'm the one getting ripped off here. This is your new box, right? That's what courts are for. We can do that. And you ought to educate your staff on private and secret employees. I'm a national citizen, and that wouldn't even matter. Federal law, state law of Ohio, one person consent. I don't need anyone's permission. No one does. No one needs permission to record yourself and whatever you're a part of. And in open public, you absolutely need zero permission from anyone. There's no expectation of privacy. There's no real expectation of privacy in this place right here. I spent money with you on protecting myself. And I wasn't trying to secretly record her. Okay, because I'm about to walk out this door, I don't want your security to tackle me and think they're taking off of my tablet and going to erase my data. It's going to, all right. Thank you. Thank you for being professional, Jeff.